Ho! Hello there, Outpost volunteers. This here's Santa Carl, and got your Outpost update for this week. It's all going to be about giving gifts. And of course, the greatest gift that was ever given, which is Jesus. You can't even see my mouth moving, can you? In fact, I'm getting hair in my mouth. All right, time to find out who Santa really is. That's right, it's Dad. Well, anyway, I couldn't keep doing it with that. But this is your trail guide. This week's all about gifts. It's about 3 things that make a gift. So we're going to have some skits. In the first one of my crew kids is going to steal a present that I have prepared for someone else. And we're talking about how that's wrong. Because for a gift to be a gift, it has to be offered. Secondly, I'm going to have some kids come up. I'm going to have gifts for them. And they're going to be so excited about them, jumping up and down, saying, Pastor Carl's great. But they're not going to take the gift. And so, of course, a gift is not a gift if it's not received. And then lastly, I'm going to give some gifts to the kids, and then I'm going to give them a bill, like they owe me money. And they're going to think that's kind of strange because, of course, a gift is not a gift unless it's free. And then we're going to compare those 3 requirements for a gift to the greatest gift of salvation. Of course, it has to be offered, and it has been offered. Jesus came as God's offer of salvation. But just believing in Him is not enough. Even the Believers believe in Him and shudder. That's one of your sword drill verses for today. And so we have to accept the gift of salvation, but it's also free. We can't earn it, not with money, not with good deeds. There's nothing we can do. All right? So I want you to kind of understand where we're going. And one little change that I've made in our trail guides based on some feedback from some of you trail guides is that there's often not enough time to get through everything. And so I have moved the activity or the game to the end for when there's extra time so that we get the most important stuff in. So right at the beginning, I've got the trail talk, the time to ask some questions, get them dialoguing. You can keep that short. It's just to keep the kids engaged and to kind of find out where they're at. Then you go to the Bible Dash. Please do not neglect this. If you don't have time for all the verses, I usually put the strongest verses right at the top and maybe a last home run one at the bottom. So if you need to skip one that's maybe in the middle. But if you look these up ahead of time, as I hope you will be doing, and you can see from the description, you might be able to pick and choose the one that you would really enjoy talking about. Then there's some review questions. Again, that's to get the kids talking. Try to engage every child in the conversation. One thing I've noticed as I've gone around is a lot of our small group rooms, the group is being treated as one group. We really should break those into smaller groups. So as many leaders as we have is how many groups we should have. So we're working on thinking maybe we need to actually assign these groups. But for now, if you've got 2 leaders, break into 2 groups. Be across the room. So noise should not be an issue if you're just asking questions, looking at Bible verses, and talking. You can sit in a circle on the floor. You can take separate tables. But the smaller a group, the easier it is to get every kid to participate. Because if you've only got 6 kids, you can tell who's talked and who hasn't talked. And you can, ask questions. If you're putting a kid on the spot, ask an open-ended question, one that they really can't answer wrong because it's a personal opinion or a personal thought. And so do that. So that's what we're doing this Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want to bring some gifts or treat for your kids, you can. We're going to make sure they go home with candy canes or something fun because this is our last Sunday before Christmas, because the next weekend is the Christmas Eve-ish, and we got a bunch of services. Because we don't have Outpost, I really, 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 really need you to volunteer to help in our little kids area. We're offering nursery through preschool for all of the Christmas Eve services. So please talk to Sherry or Deidre and sign up and make sure you attend one and serve one. If everyone would attend a service and serve during one of the services, we would have it more than covered. So that would be a real blessing to us because this is the time. Visitors are coming, and we want to do a great job. We also could use volunteers at the check-in counter, just being guests. You don't have to know how to do the computer or any of that. Just to be there to greet families that are new, escort them, help them know where they need to go, and all that, and that'd be great. So hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Tonight is our Kids Rock volunteer party. Woohoo! And I'm getting excited about that. That's why I had the little Santa hat. So hopefully I'll see you tonight. If not, I hope you're having a very Merry Christmas season and appreciate all you do for our kids. Thanks.